Hello, and welcome to this second episode of the series. I sincerely hope that you are already enjoying the start of this journey with me. It has been an education, it has been an educational process to do these videos. I have been teaching online for the past 10 years. So I have recorded many online lectures, but doing these kinds of videos is a different experience. I have to take into account that the attention span of people is not very long nowadays, I myself included. Now today I will be discussing the meaning behind my brand, KindArt. And I want to stress this. You notice that I don't use the English pronunciation KindArt, but the German/Icelandic pronunciation KindArt. And this is very important, and let me tell you why I do that. Now, from an early age, I have always been drawn to puns and word games, double meanings of things, and I like to play with the language in general. I do that a lot in my communication. I find it amusing. It's, one of my hobbies, really. And I particularly like to do this with my wonderfully old and complicated Icelandic. But in the later years, I have added English as well, as my English skills have progressed with my work and my studies. So, therefore, my brand, KindArt Iceland, consists of a sort of a transcultural word game, or pun, referring to 3 languages. So firstly, in English, as probably most of you know, kind means being tender and nice. And there's a personal reason why I include photographs of my cats, despite carrying names of 2 of the most vicious volcanoes in Iceland, Hekla and Katla. Now secondly, in German, Kind means a child. And as a reference point, here you can see a photograph of my husband's very lovely grandchildren. Post that makes me a step-grandma, which is a very nice role indeed. So, putting the English and the German meaning together, the brand essence of KindArt Iceland, if you like, is this somewhat naive and childlike kindness with maybe a little bit of cheeky energy. Now thirdly, in Icelandic, kind means a female adult sheep. So here you can see the pun or the transcultural word game reveal itself. So that is why my brand name is KindArt, not KindArt. So that is very important. Very, very important. Now some of you might ask, why this love of sheep? Of all animals, of course, I'm also a cat lady. But I'm not painting cats yet. I might do that one day. Now the little girl on these photos is me. On the left-hand side, in the arms of Þorgerður, my grandmother, when I was about 2 years old. On the right-hand side, when I was about 6 or 7, with my parents. So I'm a farmer's daughter. I was brought up on a farm on the south coast of Iceland, with cows, cattle and sheep, bit of chicken, and then of course cats and dogs. Now the Icelandic sheep has kept Icelanders alive for more than 1100 years, with their warm wool, milk and later the incomparable meat. Now some say that the soul of Iceland is ingrained with sheep. Apart from the cats and dogs, sheep were my favorite animals when growing up. So this explains the said sheep in the logo, which portrays one of the first sheep paintings I did back in 2007. Now this painting is a part of 3 paintings which have decorated my home ever since, and of all the artwork that I've ever done over the years, I've never wanted, for some reason, to sell these paintings. And I probably never will, so they're not for sale, sorry. But I suppose getting emotionally attached to your paintings makes you a poor salesperson. My husband sometimes says that I'm somewhat hopeless in that department, and I agree. But with these occasional groundbreaking works that are a start of a new journey, when you start something new, and are perhaps a jump start to your career, I think holding on to 1 or 2 or 3 is okay. And last but not least, now it's the time for the second time lapse. I will see you next week. Thank you for listening and for watching. And I hope you will continue to stay with me on this journey. Thank you.